I'm so pathetic when it comes to knowing what movies I've done. I'm sorry. I just, I don't watch them. I feel better not watching them. What was the question again?
How many?
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary. What he was...
Your Honor, hearsay.
I haven't finished my sentence. How do you know?
I'll always wait for the moment. Go ahead.
Disturbing. Yes, I looked at papers. Maybe they're hearsay papers. He'd had a conversation with Ms. Heard.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
Let's move beyond the
right,
conversation
let's
that
move on.
Kevin
Sure.
Murphy had.
Objection calls for hearsay.
To a different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes. Let's let him object to another one. He said, yes, they had. Okay. It appears that Ms. Heard had told
Hearsay, Your Honor.
for him to cook. That's hearsay, I guess.
He got it.
Then,
I'm learning.
yeah, go.
I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much. Sorry.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Now, you're a lot bigger than Amber, correct? Physically?
I wouldn't say that.
Very different thing from what you texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So, you
On my head, I was like, you think someone's trying to get into your unit? There's scratches like 4 inches above the floor on your door. That was the dog trying to get into the unit. They were so afraid. Oh, someone's trying to get into my unit. They're like, oh, come on, really?
You don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later.
you heard Miss Heard say, "Get off me," right?
No, I did not. I heard distant screaming and I heard, I'll talk to you later, I'll talk to you later.
Isn't that
Johnny
right?
is not an accurate historian of what happened during
Ms. Heard,
that
Ms.
period
Heard.
of time. I'll guarantee
Ms.
you.
Heard, that's not my question.
Sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
question?
question,
Mr. Rottenborn?
She read out, or she played a tape in which Mr. Depp said, "You will not see my eyes again." Do you recall that?
I do.
Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes.
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
This was a document that you signed as part of your divorce proceedings, correct?
That's my signature indeed, yes.
Mr. Depp, that is your signature on the right, correct?
Yes, it is.
This is a document you signed, right?
For the third time, that is my signature, yes.
And that was a document you signed in August of 2016, correct?
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before?
I wanted to make clear that you signed
made it
that.
clear.
Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember.
Relevance.
I'll allow. Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
Correct. I was trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, yes.
I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
So you had his arm and he broke away, though, correct?
No.
So I sat down on the couch and I took my boots off. Miss Heard approached with this look on her face. And she just said, "What did you just do? What did you do?" I said, "What do you mean?" "You took your boots off." I said, "Yeah, yes I did. You were busy, you know." No, that's my job. That's what I do. You don't do that. I do that. Okay, all right then.
You've said before that if you want to be with a woman sexually, that she is rightfully yours, haven't you?
It's ludicrous.
You've also said that with respect to women that you want to be with, you've remarked, I need, I want, I take, haven't you?
Equally as ludicrous, no.
How often did Miss Heard bring your children into your arguments?
Too often.
And at the end of your relationship, how was Miss Heard's relationship with your children?
Non-existent. My children, more intelligent than I am. They refused to be around her. They didn't like the way she treated me. Bless you. But I did not touch Miss Heard. As you can see, I think the dopamine and serotonin, as you know, I imagine, are things that keep us...
I appreciate that, but my question wasn't that. My question was,
I'm just trying
right
to
after
school
you
you.
told that you were asking for more cocaine and you were asking for more ecstasy, correct?
I was asking for ecstasy because that was what I was requesting.
Trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time.
I understand. When you
would
take 5
agree,
minutes to look for a
you would agree.
document. Where's he going?
Was it your testimony that right after you cut your finger off, that you, or right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet, right after you sustained an injury to your finger,
Right.
that you,
Well, I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
you had answered my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
As long as you're happy, sir.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't it?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I'm actually putting myself kind of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization. I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.